What kind of absolute freaking garbage? Why do we not march in there? We just murdered a bunch of people and suddenly, oh, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want any of this. I want peace. Hey, what's up? Kind of all look the same, not to be racist or anything.
Greetings and salutations, my friends.
Hey girl, what's up?
And now I'm broken again. I'm gonna just calm down. Everything is fine. F this chair, you. I saw the girl during the battle. I didn't get a chance to thank you.
No need, my friend. I feel invigorated again. It's been some time since I had a purpose to do anything at all. Lady Rigmor needs my service, just as her father offered his, to help us fight the Dominion to a standstill during the Resistance. I feel obliged to return the favor.
Did you know my father, Eamon?
Oh no, we don't.
Not personally.
Nope, cat, we're going for a swim. Nope, not listening. Ah.
If only Mead had kept his nerve after Narafin was defeated at the Battle of the Red Ring, maybe we would not have had to fight another 5 years alone. I don't think the Dominion accounted for the fact we would never surrender.
Hey, Grom. You're not Grom. I mean, I meant you, but I forgot your name. You mentioned the March of Thirst back at the guild. What happened after?
After we crossed the desert, we regrouped in Skyrim.
I don't really care.
At this time, only Hagath held out from Arenalia's forces. She followed us over the desert, and by the time she made camp outside the walls, Decianus had arrived with his legion and volunteers from High Rock, Skyrim, all over.
That must have been some battle.
That was a bloody day. Although we lost the city, it was the beginning of the end for Arenalia. By the time Mead had won in Cyrodiil, we had retaken Skaven and pushed her all the way back across the desert.
And then...
Then the White Gold Concordat happened, and the Empire abandoned us to the Dominion. They thought they could get away with murder, and began to ethnically cleanse the South, consolidating their gift from Mead. That's when your father arrived, Rigmor. I have never seen such ferocity. Just the sheer size of the Nords, all berserkers. We also had a lot of former legionnaires too, Bretons, Orsimer, and we fought on. Then one day, they were gone. It was over. The war had given me a purpose, and now I had none. I was just a lordless knight with nowhere to call home. The rest is, how shall we say,
Ever tried
history.
Mercenary work? It
What
might
will you
suit
do when this is all over?
I have decided to return home to Rihad. Hammerfell is calling. Who knows what awaits?
So what's your story,
Find out
Tish?
next time in Rigmor of Cyrodiil.
My story.
I don't care about her story.
Man,
Get off of me.
you ever heard of Hrothgar? Well, it's a small part of High Rock in the mountains there. We lived in a small village under the shadow of Mount Sorrow. Our tribe was the Gorlana. But it got swallowed up along with most other small tribes into the bigger ones during the squabbles. That's my name, Gorlana Tish. The chief was looking for young wives and had his beady eye on me, so I up and left overnight. My mother was sleeping, but my father caught me at the door of our hut, all set, ready to go with my pack. He knew. He never said a word. he just grabbed my face in one hand, lifting me onto my toes. And with his thumb, drew a line from my nose down over my lips. He let me down, then placed his hand on my shoulder with a slight nod. Man, I can tell you that was intense. You see, we don't do that kind of lovey shit most men and mare do. No way. But it meant everything to me. Sometimes I wish I could cry like you milk drinkers. I was quite young then. Had been down the mines for most of my childhood.
Drinkingness to
I'll
crying.
never forget. Every morning when I woke up, the
Except
very
when
first
it's
thing I would
Rigmor,
do
then it's 100%
is just
pure
gaze
milk
up at that
drinking.
mountain and watch the clouds kind of get wrapped around it. Yeah, Mount Sorrow. I'll have to go back there
I
someday.
don't really care about your backstory. The only thing I like to know is
What about
why
B?
are
know,
you a blade?
Bersalak. How did you meet him? Was it on the battlefield?
Because they kind of died out.
No, nothing like that. It wasn't long after I left the Blades.
You were in the Blades?
Yeah, tell me about that, please.
Yeah, but I don't talk about it, okay?
Okay.
No! Why do I have to talk to
I was crossing over the border from here, from Cyrodiil into Skyrim.
Uh-huh.
It was quite high up in the Jarl Mountains, and man, it was so cold. A storm was whipping up the slope, and I knew I had to get to shelter before nightfall. Find a cave, or an overhang, or I would freeze to death. So I kept going. All of a sudden, I saw a clearing, away over the gorge. I knew there had been a recent avalanche, but I had no choice. I followed the fresh snow, and after a while, my way was blocked by a crevasse. It wasn't too wide, but I figured too wide for a jump, so I followed it looking for a narrow gap. I could see one up ahead. Man, it looked like I was getting lucky. But as I got closer, I could make out what looked like, I don't know, some kind of debris. But there was this guy. No kidding you, Rigmor. Upside down wedged in this hole. This crevasse. With his legs sticking out into the air. I mean, he looked frozen to death. A block of ice. There. Hanging upside down in this crevasse. Thank my lucky stars, a way over. So I took a running jump, landed on his fat ass, and propelled myself out of the hole. Oh my. But by dying, this poor guy had saved my life. I couldn't leave him like that. I mean, normally I wouldn't have hung around, as I wasn't quite out of the danger zone yet. It was getting dark and the wind, it was like howling. So I lassoed this guy's legs and pulled his body out of the hole. It was the least I could do, right? I mean, he was gone, frozen stiff. Even parts of his beard snapped off in my fingers. And even under all that ice, you could tell the blood had rushed to his head, which looked like a giant fucking frozen plum.
Speak to me. Let us go.
I didn't have time to stay around, or I'd be joining him. So anyway, sometime later, as I was coming down the mountain, I ran into about 8 or 9 bandit marauders looking for a quick septum.
I still don't...
I mean, I was fucked, Rigmor.
like
But they weren't going to take me without a
Blades
fight.
were kind of
That's what we Orsimer do.
disbanded
We
or
fight.
whatever after the Oblivion
So I took a couple
Crisis,
out.
which was
But these other guys were
200
getting the
years
better
ago.
of me, tough
So
bastards.
at what point did you join the Blades?
I was going down and I was shouting, "Come on, you motherfuckers, give it your
I
best
mean,
fucking
mer
shot."
are generally
I
older
took a blade
than
in the
men,
guts.
but I
Uh-oh,
think,
I thought,
I'm not sure
I'm fucking
understood
done
that.
here.
Or
Then I hear this roar, it was like over my
are like
shoulder.
they
And I
don't
was
live
like,
as long as other mer,
Hey, this
but
has
still,
gotta be a fucking
it would
bear
make
or
you
something,
over
right?
200 years old.
I was blacking out. My sword slipped
I
from my
just
fingers and
know.
I was going down. And for the first time, in a long time, I felt warm. It was weird. I was face down in the dirty snow. I mean, I could taste it. While all this shit was going on like a blur all around me. I just wanted to sleep. I said my last words with an oath to Malakath. Take me, Malakath. Let it be known I fought and died with honor, and look favorably on my clan as worthy of your gratitude. I woke up. Only the gods know how long I'd been under, but there, on a rock, sat this big fucking guy. No shit, Rigmor. The same guy I had pulled out of that hole with the frozen fucking plum head.
No way.
I mean, I should have died back there. And I was in a really bad way. You know, he took care of me. Stitched my wounds, washed and dressed me, fed me, and even took me for a shit when I needed one. And has never, to this day, uttered one single word.
That is quite something, Tish.
Saved my life, like I saved his, I guess. I haven't been able to shake his fat ass since. He's like fucked up in there somewhere. Maybe it was all that time hanging upside down with his ass sticking in the air. I don't know. So yeah, I've been looking out for him ever since.
Do you have any regrets?
No one
Hey, I'd better
cares
be getting
about
back.
regrets.
Bee's not too good if I'm not there when he wakes up. And we don't want that, right?
Thanks, Tish.
No sweat, Rigmor. See you around.
Bye, Tish. That is apparently a blade. Rigmor, yeah, we better get some rest too.
Yeah. I could sleep for 100 years.
Where do I sleep? Do I have to share a tent with you? Gross.
Dragonborn, wake up. It's time to go.
Yep. I'm waking up. I feel very well rested. It's not really morning, is it? Or is it? Actually it is. So, you ready?
As I'll ever be.
Good. Sound a little bit more motivated, please. Do we walk all the way there?
Hey, Eamon. Where's Tish?
We don't care where Tish is.
Tish has decided to go home, back to High Rock. You might be
No,
able to
no,
catch her
no,
if you
no,
go.
no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hey, Lars, what's up? Oh no. we
Tish,
didn't bond.
wait!
God damn it.
Hey, girl. What's up?
Where are you going?
To High Rock.
Bruma has been good to us. We don't want to outstay our welcome.
Tish, please. Won't you stay?
Ah, Rigmor, don't do this to me.
No, leave.
Tish, please, don't go. You'll always be welcome here. Where will you go?
Look. Me and Bee gonna head up to High Rock, see what's happening up there. I got some unfinished business, and talking to you kinda cleared my head a bit.
I understand. No regrets, huh?
One of my biggest regrets in my life was killing all those dragons.
When did you, first of all, still, if you really joined the Blaze at some point, you would be over 200 years old, which I call bullshit on. Second of all, okay, well, I guess you could have killed some dragons in like, I guess those 4 years there. But still, killing all those dragons? That sounds like a bunch of dragons. So I genuinely call bullshit on your story, Tish. Whole bunch of weird. Hey.
Watch out for a trap!
Sethius will be surrounded by his Praetorian Guard.
They won't attack.
I'll be fine, Quintus. Anyway,
I don't think they'll attack, but I don't
I
know.
have the dragon.
Need something?
Yeah,
what
we
could
have
possibly go wrong?
more. What
If
could
anything
possibly go wrong?
untoward
If
happens,
he's at my
I will
side.
march my legion into the city in the name of Titus Mede II and give control back to the Council of Elders.
I am sure Blackwell is as good as his word.
Yeah,
Thank you, Quintus, for everything.
they won't
Don't
attack
make it
us.
sound like it's the end. This
But I'm gonna
is just the beginning.
bite the Emperor's head off. Rip his
Come
heart
on,
out.
Dragonborn. Let's get this over with.
Yes. Ah, that's gonna be a long way. Let's
Dragonborn, wait. What shall I say to them?
make up your own fucking mind for once. Alright? Why do I'll represent you? Leave the talking to me.
Well, I certainly won't be marrying that asshole Robert, so check that off the list. The best he can
I'm
hope for is
so
his freedom.
done with this
Same with the
mod.
father.
I'm so glad
We
when
hold the
it's
upper hand
over.
in the negotiations, right?
Yes.
And marrying the Emperor? I don't think so. All this political bullshit, how do they even live with themselves? They will do anything, stoop to the lowest of the low, fuck each other over at every opportunity for power.
That's how
That's
politics
what really
work,
pisses me
darling.
off. The power doesn't belong to them. It belongs to the citizens, the
Oh,
people
my God,
of Tamriel.
You're so
If only I could
right.
be a true voice for the people. Do you think that I have what it takes, Dragonborn? To
No, you
become
don't.
Empress?
No, you don't. Just because you just fuck it up like everything
Oh.
else.
Har har.
I'm not kidding. Do I
traitor.
look like I'm kidding?
But what about you? What will you do? No matter what happens next.
I'll go back to my freaking husband. I have people waiting for me there.
I know. I just want you to know that I appreciate everything you've done for me. Don't leave it too long this time to come visit me, okay? Do you believe in the prophecy thing?
No, it's absolute bullshit.
What will become of us?
I don't care what becomes of you. I'm going back home. Okay? To my husband, to my daughter, to all my friends. F you. Let's go. Do I have to summon you in there? Looks like it. Let's stand alongside Rigmor. I'm okay. I can't move.
What are you doing? Why are you standing there? Kill them!
Rigmor, where are you?
Blackwell, order your men to kill these traitors!
Why can't I move? Oh, Rigmor is
Hold
here.
your
Sorry,
swords.
I didn't see you.
I am your
Can
emperor!
I cut his head off? Ooh, running intimidating circles
You-
around him.
I demand you kill them! You must obey!
Can I kill
you
him?
must do as I say!
I want to kill him.
You will cut them down this instant! You! Pick up your sword! Cut them down! Cut them down, I say!
Murder!
Kill them! Then... And I am undone.
Yes! Let me murder him! Let me cut his head off!
It wasn't me. I am innocent. It was her, Morag. She murdered the children, not me.
Yeah, I know that.
You can keep the crown. Take it.
Can I
Take it.
kill him?
Please.
I want to
God,
kill him.
God. Mercy.
F mercy! Oh my god, there's actual vomit on the floor. They're trying to attack me? That's disgusting.
The Emperor is dead. Long live the Empress.
That's me. That's me because I killed him right off the bat. Oh god, it's disgusting.
Majesty, whomsoever takes off the head that wears the crown
Yes! I know!
reigns supreme.
Yeah.
Take your rightful place upon the throne of dragonborn kings and queens.
Yes! Woo! Woo! Yes! Cat!
My lady, after you.
Well, no, F her! I don't want her as Empress. F that! Why is she here though? I didn't make her my Empress. Why is she
Your
here?
Majesty,
Get rid of her.
as Lord Chancellor, it is my duty to protect and serve, and pursue your interests with absolute unwavering relentlessness. If you would kindly permit me to, and I am sure you'll agree, tie up a few loose ends. We have to nip it in the bud, so to speak. All of them.
Why is she
My lady,
here?
you look quite peakish.
Can I kill
Are you unwell?
the bear guy? Why is she here? Get rid of her. I didn't make her Empress. I'm your boss. Kill her.
I am with child.
Oh my god. Oh my, kill me. Inigo, just kill me. What the shit? Hey, that was Bishop. That was Bishop. God damn, I did not enjoy this. I mean, I didn't really enjoy Rigmor of Cyrodiil, but I enjoyed this even less. Rigmor was 100% annoying. It made 100% less sense. I'm still upset about the whole how they handled the Dragonborn thing. It just makes no sense to me. And then, oh, at least the music is nice. I like that music. Amazing. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, and then the whole vampire thing. Vampires in Skyrim don't need to eat children to stay young. They're the usual vampires. They stay young like that. They stay like that. They only when normal vampires don't drink blood, they kind of go feral. The only exceptions is the daughter of Cold Harbor, which Morak Zephyrs was one of the daughters of Cold Harbor. They don't really need to drink blood. They just, because they're kind of a pure-blooded vampire, they just stay that way. But they still sustain on blood. That's why, for example, Serana could be locked up in a cave, and her mother could be locked up in the Soul Cairn for, I don't know, 4,000 years or whatever, without drinking blood. But they still stay young and fresh without eating any kinds of children. Yeah, no, I didn't like this mod at all. It just no. And Rigmor, I don't know why Rigmor again in the end I was made Empress because I cut the head of the guy. So I don't really understand why Rigmor is also there. I'm not married to her or anything. She shouldn't be there. And also, she's with child because F everything. God damn it. Again, I really like this cover. Very nice cover. Nice cover, Martin. Rigmor of Cyrodiil, where we decide to rule over all of Tamriel, and then Rigmor will return in Rigmor of Neuron, where we rule over all of Neuron or Mundus or whatever, and then Rigmor will return in Rigmor of Aetherius, where we rule over all the fucking everything. Let's read that thank you note. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for joining me and Rigmor on this journey. I've had a time of my life making it, and of course we are set for the third and final part. Oh, the final one. Great. I don't care. God, what more horrible things could possibly happen? The blah blah final part of Rigmor Saga coming as soon as I can get it out. I hope you enjoyed the time in Rigmor of Cyrodiil. I didn't really enjoy myself, I'm sorry. Remember, it's for fun and not to be taken too seriously. I don't care. I didn't enjoy myself. For the next future expanded Rigmor of Tamriel, I do plan to write a couple of smaller add-ons to bridge the gaps, add-ons, blah blah blah, setting on the Ruby phone. There will be an option to cede the crown to Rigmor and take up the duties of Lord Protector of Cyrodiil and the Empire instead. No! I'm not gonna give the crown to Rigmor! So that's it? That's it. Can I go home now?
Okay, let's go.
I can go home then? I can go home? I can go home? Oh my god. Let's go home. How do I get home from here? I don't even know how to get home. Oh my god, guys! Home! Yeah, anyways. That was that. God damn.
Need something?
God damn. Again, I didn't like it. I'm sorry. I just... Again, the same problems like with Rigmor of Bruma. For me at least, just weird divine Daedra bullheck with too many questions. Just lore was weird. And then just in general, I still didn't like Rigmor. She's so annoying. I don't like her at all. Yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you think. I just... great, everything's dying. I'm so glad I'm done with this. That was a heck of a ton of... Well, okay, positive things about this mod. It is, like, made majority is decently voice acted, and they went a lot of work into this mod, and I appreciate it. Very nice. Could not have done this myself, but again, I didn't enjoy it. Well, anyways, I hope people that watched this enjoyed it at least. And see you next time with whatever I'll find. I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye!